Here we go. Good evening, Tiger fans. Sorry for the delay. We just got some technical difficulties. We are live for Betty Bracket Field. I'm your host, the Big Hoss Charles Jackson. Here in a big time matchup here at Betty Bracket Field between the back-to-back state champions of the World Classification, the 7-0 Trenton Lady Tigers, coming in to take on our 5-4 Union County Lady Tigers. Addison Lair on the mound for the Lady Tigers. She is a perfect 7-0 as a starter. She is a UF commit, and she will play for the Gators after she graduated high school. She's only a junior. She's on the mound for the Tigers. The last time these she's met, Lair and her Tigers. Tigers lost against these Lady Tigers of Trenton last time out 10-0 in 5 innings. Fair, they had a hard time getting on base against the Lady Tigers, and you see why. If you're like Coach Thomas has said our last week, in order to win in this region, you have to get through the Trenton Tigers and the Bronx and the Bradford Buccaneers. So Tigers winners last game out, defeated Dixie County Bears last time out, 14-3. I was at the baseball game, could not cover this one, but my good friend RJ. I was at bat for the Tigers in the bottom half of the first is number 23, Lydia Mayhew, going against the ace herself, Allison Allaire for Trenton. First pitch is a foul ball to the left of the screen. 0-1 count for Mayhew. Here's the pitch. That is a ball. 1-1 count. Beautiful first. This is the first softball game of the time going forward rule. As daylight saving time is in full effect. We have sunny skies at evening time here in Lake Butler, and it's only 7 o'clock. Last time we was here, it was pitch black dark. So it is good to see some sunlight at 7 p.m. here in Little Lake Butler. So good crowd here for this big time match between the Tigers and the Tigers. And that is a strikeout, first strikeout for Allison Allaire for the Tigers. One down for you get it. Dan Dix batting second here in the bottom half of the first. There's also a couple of Tiger played before the game today. I talked to number 9, Emma Hines. She said we just want to get on base, just try to get some singles, get some base hits in, and limit the errors. And we're gonna have a chance to beat these teams. They're well aware what happened last time they faced. They're looking to get home and try their luck tonight against the undefeated Lady Tigers of Trenton, who I said before the beginning of the broadcast are back-to-back state champions in rural classification. In order to win state, you have to go through these girls in order to black a strike down the middle for Allison Allaire. It is now a 1-1 count with one down. Runs across the board. Bottom half of the first. One down, one no on. Brooke Hunt on deck. And a strike to the right. A strikeout again for Allison Allaire. That's 2 down for Union County. Brooke Hunt up the bat, the catcher. Two down, go on. Brooke Hunt up the bat for the Tigers. There's low to dirt for a ball for Allaire. Swing and a miss and a strike for Brooke Hunt. Here's the pitch. Nipped and a foul is a 1-2 count for Brooke Hunt. Don't forget today over there On the other side of Jacksonville, Ferdinand Beach, Florida, is our boys' baseball team, varsity only. They're taking on the Pirates at Ferdinand Beach. A chip shot back to Laird, and that's going to put 3 up, 3 down for Union County in their bottom half of the first. We're tied at 0. Welcome back to beautiful Lake Butler, Florida. A beautiful evening today here at Betty Bracket Field between the 7-0 Trenton Tigers and the 5-4 Union County Lady Tigers. Both Tigers go up. Both teams with scorers in their hands in the first. We're on to the second inning. And on the mound tonight is Shelby Stewart, who struggled in last week against Union County. Thank you very much, Mr. Give a shout out to our new softball announcer, full-time announcer, Mr. RJ Stewart, RJ Wallace of Apicon Sports. He's a full-time softball announcer here at Betty Bracket Field. He's also one of the statisticians for the softball team. Congratulations, RJ, and what he does for Tiger softball. So back on the mound is Shelby Stewart, and on the back is number 28, Chloe Kirby, for the Trenton Tigers. First pitch by Stewart, and it's going to be called a ball. One-0 count, and that is another ball, and a 2-0 count for Shelby Stewart. Is that a ball again? That is a 3-0 count for Stewart. On the bat with 1 on for the Lady Tigers. That is called for a ball. So 1 on, no outs here at the top of the second here at Betty Bracket Field. The Tigers looking to end the undefeated season for the Trenton Tigers. A tall task and a wild pitch leads to Chloe Kirby's pitch hitter, pitch runner. That is number 32, Leah Bowers. Advancing a second, and that was a 2-0 count. The other Tigers, you got to limit the errors against this Trenton team. A butt attempt, and that's going to foul away. They rolled over to the left, and boy, the Trenton fans, they got on their feet for a second, but that is a foul ball. So 2-1 count good awareness by Emma Hines, the third baseman, to avoid that play. Don't forget tomorrow night it is Union County Babe Ruth night at Terrence Robles Field. So please, man, please, sir, come support our Babe Ruth baseball team. Pop fly to third, and as they fly out, and that is one down for Trenton. Good defense by the Tigers. Up the bat for the Trenton Tigers is number 6. That is Emily Philmon. So good start so far for Union County. Can they hold on serve with a runner in score position at second base? Also tomorrow night, as I said before, it is Union County Babe Ruth night at Terrence Robles Field as the Union County Fighting Tigers welcome in the Oak Leaf Knights out of Orange Park. JV starts at 4:30, while the varsity's first pitch is at 7 p.m. Please, man, please, sir, come out and check out some good baseball at Terrence Robles Field as the number 2 ranked team in the state in rural class is on the road tonight. They're Fernie the Beach. They're with the Pirates. We'll keep it posted with stats and scores from Fernie the Beach. Here at Betty Brackett Field, that is a strike. I believe that's a 2-2 count. Here we go. Payoff pitch by Stewart. Just in the dirt for a ball. Please, man, please, sir. We also found some big news a couple days ago. We do have our spring game destination. Your 2026-2027 Union County Fight Tigers preseason spring game will be against the Rebolt Trojans. That will be at the end of the school year, I believe, May 16th, here in Lake Butler. So please, sir, get ready to come and turn some Tiger football for the upcoming 2026-2027 season. It'll be Union County going against Rebolt from Jacksonville. And a ball, and I don't walk to first base. So 2 on, 1 down. Up the bat is number 8 for Trenton, and that is Montana Bowen. Shot back up the center into the gap. What a catch! Almost a double play by Mayhew. What an effort! And that is 2 down for Union County. Good hustle by the second baseman, Lydia Mayhew. So this is a big time situation for Union County to get this jam. What awareness by Mayhew. Going for the pop fly. Almost set up the speedster at second. This is a big pitch here. Big at back here for Union County. Trenton. Shot to left. Over the first. No! An error. That's going to bring home a run. Once again, Aaron came and bit Union County in the rear end. As your team throw the first was wild. And Courtney Bennett could not hold on to the first to the pass from Mayhew. That is now 1-0 for the defending state champion Trenton Tigers. They're running at the corners, third and first. If you would have made that routine play, that would have easily got you off the inning scoreless. But because of the mishap at first, you're not trailing with runners at the corners down 1-0. That's in the dirt. That's going to go, maybe another run. And another error for the Tigers has been the factor all season. Runner advanced for first and second, and a runner scores for third to make it 2-0 Union County. And once again, the key word today is errors. If you just play it simple, it's easy to get the play to first, you're out of any scoreless. Because of back-to-back errors by the Lady Tigers, I'm not bashing them at all, but it's just painful to see that you're right there, easy to get the out. But it's just you been the end, and once again, errors for the Tigers. And now the implosion starting to pick up RBI single up the middle for number 33. Sorry, number 33. That is Adeline Weber's. And that's the RBI single. And that is now 3-0 Trenton. Getting an update from Fernandina Beach. Your Union County Fighting Tigers on the road against the Pirates in Fernandina Beach. Fernandina Beach leads Union County 4-1 live over there in Fernandina Beach, Florida. It is the bottom of the third, and Brady Texano's on the mound tonight for the Fighting Tigers. Get updated with Union County versus Fernandina Beach throughout tonight's show. 3-0 Trent here, and another shot up the middle. Once again, they're targeting the middle, and that's another base hit for Trenton. And if you don't pick up your mistakes against teams like Trenton, it will expose you every single time. If they have pulled it on this second inning, and all you had to do a few minutes ago is field the first base pass easily, you're going to the center. You're about to have a second scoreless. So simple as what error could do to you, it could blow the whole thing open. So they got 2 runners on. The slugger herself in Addison Alar fly out, and that'll end the inning finally. 3-0 off 3 errors by Union County. We're going to the bottom of the second. Trent leads 3-0. Welcome back to Bailey Bracket Field. Up the bat for the Tigers, number 9, Emma Hines. If you're just watching the Tigers, 3 errors in the top half of the second, then 3 consecutive runs by the 2 errors and 1 earned, and the Tigers have 3-0, and they're trying to get something going against the defending state champs. Addison Lair is still on the mound for Trenton. Here's a pitch by Lair, right down the pipe for a strike on Hines. Next up for Union County will be a trip. They will travel to Bell tomorrow to take on the Bulldogs. That pitch starts at 7 p.m. for varsity. Then they'll be on the road Thursday night against Williston. That's a road game over there in Levy County before they come back home. Not until the 19th of March. We'll take on the Bronx and Eagles. So the next 3 games are road games: Bell, Williston, and Swanee. For the Lady Tigers, and a strike. And Hines is visibly frustrated. You can look and see right now, I've never seen Hines this frustrated. I talked to her at the beginning of the game. It's just simple thing. Just get on base, try to get some good hits. But it's hard to hit against a pitcher who rides balls in the high 70s, and that's a high one. That is a 1-2 count for Allaire. A lot of big faces here. They just say it's not. I see Barry Sams and his lovely white coat Sams. I see Miss Deacle. And a strikeout for Allaire as caught Hines swinging. That's 1 down for UC. Michaela Orton up the bat for UC. One down as Hines caught on strikeouts. In rural class, Union County comes in tonight's match at number 12 in rural. They're definitely outside the top 10. Number one, of course, in the rural class. It's going to see they face right now the Trenton Lady Tigers, coming in at 7-0. And it's by a wide margin. You got percentage rating points. The next closest team is the Northview Chiefs, and they're 11 points back of the Trenton Tigers for the top ranked team in rural. The rest of the top 5 in rural is Madison County the third, Brantford, who's number 5, Liberty County for Bristol number 4, Brantford's number 5, Central number 6, Fort Meade number 7, Weaver Hitchcock number 8, Wilson's number 9, who Union County will face later on this week, and number 10 is Moore Haven. Orton caught out on strikes again. Number 11 in rural is Glades Day from Belglade, and there's the Lady Tigers number 12 in rural, just behind the Glades Day School for number 11 in rural. So that's your top rural classes teams in softball. Up the bat is number 12, Emma Henley. Henley has hit one home run of the year, the junior. Up the bat for Union County. And a foul ball back to the studios. And I'll be fouled away on the year. Henley is batting. His ERA at 268. Which is pretty solid. She has 3 wins on the year. She's batting 261 with 6 hits and 6 RBIs. Along with a home run. She's a fielding percentage of a 722. Which is just under the nation average of 838. In our last match against Dixie County, Henley was 1 for 3 with a run and 1 RBI. Here's a pitch. Henley goes straight down and once again, 2 scoreless innings for Addison Allaire and the Trenton Tigers.
At Murray Automotive Group. With 2 stores now open, we have an even bigger selection of vehicles with the same great level of service you've come to expect from the Murray name. Our brand new Quick Lane facility can handle all your automotive needs for any make or model, including RVs. And nobody beats our prices, and I mean no one. And we'll trade anything from rubber ducks to tow trucks. So come see me, Dale Murray, at either Murray Superstore location, and I'll be waiting for you. And remember, at any Murray Superstore, it's all about you. Shazam!
Spires IGA Market is a locally owned, hometown proud supermarket. That means they are deeply committed to being more than just a grocery store. They strive every day to make a difference in their community, and for 4 generations, the Spires family has catered to its customers. The Spires IGA weekly ad is always available online at www.spiresmarket.com, and daily deals are available on their Facebook page at Spires Market. Their number in Lake Butler is 496-3361. Spires IGA Market, old-fashioned customer service.
Field going to the top of the 3rd. Union County trails Trenton 3-0. Up the bat for the visiting Trenton Tigers, number 65, Mackenzie Fisher. Jogging right, and Flesh is going to go to second on a double. And it's over the shoulder of who's playing right field. Nico. Right over there, you think the arms of Nico in right field. So we have a double to start the inning for Trenton. Strike for Stewart. We have another error by Union County with Fisher scoring range. I want to thank everybody on YouTube for subscribing to our Union County Radio YouTube channel. We got 112 subscribers, ladies and gentlemen. We started this just back in August, so thank y'all for supporting Union County Radio on YouTube. Shot back to first. Good job. Put down the runner at first, and it's one down for Union County. Runner stays at third. But still, we need y'all support. If you need, like and subscribe, and help us get to that 200 mark. That's our next goal. We're trying to hit 200 subscribers. Dinko, what a hustle by Dinko. And 2 down for Union County. Good job by Dinko to run in from third. Running for outfield. To deny the run, going from third to home. His pitch. Third for ball. Let's give y'all a score update from Fernie to Beach. Between Union County and Fernie Beach, it is still 4-1 Pirates. Over there, Fernie Beach. We're at the bottom of the fourth. And a shot to the left, and that's just foul. Making a 1-2 count. Woo! Shot right into the elbow. And that ball is not like a baseball, it's smaller. Them softballs, not even pack a punch. And she took a shot to the elbow, and that is not a good look, but she's grimacing in pain, but she's a trooper. And that is our 2-on for Union County, 2-on for Trenton. We're running the quarters. 2 outs, a big at bat for both Trenton and Union County. Montana Bowman up the bat for Trenton. We're runners at the quarters. Here at the top of the third. Here at Betty Brackenfield as the sun is going down. You're in for some nightfall here by the next 15 minutes. Here in Union County, it is now 7:34 East Coast. Runner trying to advance from third. She's reverse back, but our runner goes from first to second. So runner score position at second and third for Trent with two down. Here at the bottom top of the third. Pop fly over to the dugout and right off the dugout in Union County. That is now a 1-1 count. Don't get the wrong, guys. We got some baseball action here at Sherman Field as Coach Warren James and his Union County Fight Tigers will host the Oakleaf Knights out of Orange Park. Go load a dirt for a ball. It is Union County Babe Ruth night, and the Big Hoss will be on the call. Varsity baseball, 7 p.m. Of course, at the beginning of the game, you'll see all the Babe Ruth players join the varsity baseball players on the field for lineups and the national anthem. So that'll be a good, fun night. So if you're not busy tomorrow, please go come out and check out some good Tiger baseball as the number 2 ranked team in the world class come home for a matchup against Powerhouse in Oakleaf. Another walk. So bases are loaded for Trenton with 2 down. And Manny's coming to talk over to Shelby Stewart. Presley Atkins, who just made her season debut against the Tigers just last week, who missed majority of the start of the season due to hamstring injury. And she's back around and made a good start last game against Union County with a couple of hits. Shot back the center, and now the Tigers avoid danger with bases loaded. Trent leads 3-0, and we're going to the bottom half of the third. Trent still leads 3-0. Welcome back to Betty Brackenfield in the bottom half of the third. David Alvarez will line up the bat for Union County on deck is number 51, Courtney Manning. Welcome back to Betty Brackenfield as the defending back-to-back state champions, the number 1 team in Rule. The Trenton Tigers lead 3-0 over the 12th ranked team in Rule, your Lady Tigers of Union County, who's entering this matchup 5-4. Next 3 games up tonight will be road games against Bell, Williston, and Swanee before we come back home next Tuesday, the following Tuesday, against the Bronxton Eagles. On the mound still for Trent is the UF commit What did they do already? Addison and Lair, and foul away is Jalen Alvarez. She has not allowed a hit tonight against this Union County defense offense for the second straight outing. She has man control of this Tigers batting order. Another strike for Allaire. She got to another hot start, this time on the road against Union County. Let's get up there on the baseball team upcoming schedule. Shot by Alvarez, and it's the first hit allowed by Allaire against the Tigers this season. And as Emma Hines said at the beginning of the telecast, just get on base. And for the first time this season, the Tigers Alvarez gets a hit on Hines. Alvarez gets a hit on Allaire. That was impossible at first. But you finally got a base hit, and now can we get some offense going for Union County? Strike to Courtney May. Up the bat is number 20, deck is number 23, Lillian Mayhew. Pretty much leads the team in every offensive physical category on the Union County Tigers team. Upcoming next for Union County, they got Freddie Beach tonight. They host Oakley tomorrow night before they go on a road matchup against Ocala Trinity Catholic. That is on the 13th, which will be this upcoming, actually, that'll be this upcoming Friday, correct? And then they'll be back at home next week against the Lafayette Hornets, who is the defending. That's one down for Union County. Deco at the bat. Sorry, Mayhew was right after Deco. Sorry, I got it mixed up. So Deco's at the bat, followed by Mayhew. So after tomorrow night against Oakley's, we're gonna have 4 home games left in baseball season. Then you have Lafayette on the 17th. Coral Gables is a home game on the 23rd. Williston, and actually got 5 games already, so they had a new game on the schedule. So on March the 23rd, they will take on Coral Gables. The Coral Gables Cavaliers will make the trip from Coral Gables, Florida to Little Lake Butler, and that will be on the 23rd of March. That'll be during spring break, I believe. So I'm just looking at this right now. I'm gonna find if it's official or not, but we do have an added home game, which is on the 23rd of March. As a Deal goes out on strike, so that's 2 down and 1 on for Union County. But I'm gonna find this official now. But the Tigers do have another home game added on the schedule. So Oakley, that's 1, Lafayette 2, Coral Gables 3, Williston 4, Trinity County 5, and Trenton 6. So you have 6 home games left to check out these Tigers. And don't forget, you got a big time matchup this upcoming Tuesday night as they will take on the Oakley Golden Knights. They will take on the Trenton Tigers too on season end on senior night on April the 8th. On the end of a back-to-back between Trinity Catholic and Trenton. So a lot of baseball on something to be played. And a shot to the left, just foul. Tigers need everything to fall here in this half of the third. We're ready to go to the fourth. This game going pretty fast over here. Betty Bracken Field. Let's give you an update from Fernie to Beach. You see the Tigers and the Pirates. We was in the bottom of the fourth. Union County was down 3 runs. And we are in the bottom of the fifth. And the Tigers still trail 4-1. Shot to the left, right over the glove of the third baseman. Another foul. A good battle by Mayhew against a D1 prospect in Addison Allaire. This upcoming Thursday to Saturday, we have a Union County play at the high school. It is the Adams family. So, ma'am, sir, please come check out this amazing feature. General admission is $8. Students K through 12 is $5. Any child under the age of 4 is free of charge. The first show will be on the 12th at 7 p.m. The 13th will be a 7 p.m. show, and on the 14th we'll have back-to-back shows, a 2 p.m. matinee and a 7 p.m. show. Please, ma'am, please, sir, come check out Union County Theater, The Addams Family, March 12th through the 14th. Welcome back to Betty Bracket Field. We are officially hitting nightfall here in Union County, Florida, as the visitors from Gilchrist County defending back-to-back state champions. The Trenton Tigers lead the 12th ranked team in rule, the Union County Fighting Tigers, 3-0. The Tigers in the top half of their fourth defense, still the mound number 15, Shelby Stewart. But attempt is successful, and she scouts away for a base hit. Nope. The butt attempt was null and void. Here we go, 1-1 count for Trent Tigers. Still in it, Union County. Just got to get some stops for defense. They got to find some kind of ways to get some points on this Trent Tigers defense. They did get a hit last inning, but stranded on Jayla Alvarez. Here we go, 1-1 count. Trent leads 3-0 in their top half of the fourth. Shot to left, falls in for a base hit. And she was going for two, but had to fall in right past the third baseman. That's 1 on for Trenton. She fought on the bat for the Tigers. Number 2 hitter. On deck is the ace herself, Addison Allaire. She's 0 for 3 tonight for Allaire, but she's been a demon on the mound tonight. They got speed over at first, and she's going to second. That is Addison Wilborn getting from first to second. And she showed the Jets she has that give for cops kind of speed. As the great Gus Johnson said on CBS Sports. 1-0 count. She's going to book it again. And again, showing that speed, that giving for the cops kind of speed. She goes to third in 2 pitches. She's already at third base. That means she was booking it. Here's the pitch. Shot to the left. That's going to fall in for a base hit. That's going to bring home another Tiger. And it's our 4-0 Trenton. That's an RBI single for Fort. That's going to bring home the UF commit, Addison Allaire. 4-0. Trenton leading Union County here at Betty Bracken Field. High pitch by Stewart. Let's get a score update from Ferndale Beach once again. Thanks to the Game Changer app. Shot to dead center. Just short of a home run for Allaire. That's going to bring home one from first. No. Good play by Dix. And she's out of there. Good job by Dix. So he eliminated the run at third, but as a double for Allaire, her first hit of the night. But good play by the second baseman, Leah Dix, to prevent a run. But that was real close to being a home run for Addison Allaire. And then a substitute runner for Trenton. That is number 1, Emily Winfield. So 1 down for Trenton, but it's 4-0. Trenton here in the top half of the fourth. Back to the games from that. Let's go ahead and check out Ferndale Beach versus Union County. As we're at the bottom of the fifth. The score over there, Ferndale Beach, is now 5-1. Ferndale Beach leading Union County. The Tigers on the verge of falling their second time this year. Nice glove by Mia King. What awareness by the first baseman. That's 2 down. Good glove by Kent. Just coming in the game for Manny at first. Right over our heads. I wonder where he landed at. By the street. Pop fly. And wow. Good job by Hunt to prevent the score. But you allowed a runner on the first. So it's runners in the quarter with 2 down. That's going to bring the speedster courtesy runner. That is number 32, Aaliyah Bowers.
Murray Automotive Group. With 2 stores now open, we have an even bigger selection of vehicles with the same great level of service you've come to expect from the Murray name. Our brand new Quick Lane facility can handle all your automotive needs for any make or model, including RVs. And nobody beats our prices, and I mean no one. And we'll trade anything from rubber ducks to tow trucks. So come see me, Dale Murray, at either Murray Superstore location, and I'll be waiting for you. And remember, at any Murray Superstore, it's all about you. Shazam!
You're listening to Union County Radio, WUCR 107.9 LPFM, Lake Butler, Florida, and online at TigerStreamRadioFL.com.
Spires IGA Market is a locally owned, hometown proud supermarket. That means they are deeply committed to being more than just a grocery store. They strive every day to make a difference in their community, and for 4 generations, the Spires family has catered to its customers. The Spires IGA weekly ad is always available online at www.spiresmarket.com, and daily deals are available on their Facebook page at Spires Market. Their number in Lake Butler is 496-3361. Spires IGA Market, old-fashioned customer service.
Welcome back to the Betty Bracket Field. We're at the top of the bottom of the 4th. Tigers down 4-0. Another bats, number 1, Leanne Diggs. Shot by Dixon on a base hit for the Tigers. Their second of the night. That's going to bring on number 16, Brooke Hunt. All right, he's called strikes again. And a runner second, stolen by Dex. That's one down for Union County, though. Nope. That is a run for Union County. And the Tigers on the board. 4-1. We got a game down here in Trenton. Here we go. Runner at first. And a strikeout for Allaire. Tigers 1 on the board. It's at 4-1. Union County go to the top of the 5th.
You're listening to Union County Radio, WUCR 107.9 LPFM, Lake Butler, Florida, and online at TigerStreamRadioFL.com.
Here we go. 2-1 pitch. 3-1 pitch is a walk. Strikeout by Emma Henley. And now in the top of the fifth. We're going to the bottom of the fifth. Tigers still trail by 3 runs.
Your floor is what grounds you to your home. The experts at Carpet One specialize in catering to all of the flooring needs of both residential and commercial clients. Our competitive prices and top quality products have left us with a reliable reputation that continues to exceed your expectations. Carpet
Insurance. It's something every person needs, whether you drive an automobile, a motorcycle, an RV, or operate a boat. Plus, you need home insurance and life insurance, too. Having insurance is important, but having the right agent is just as important. Scott Roberts of Roberts Insurance has been serving the area for over 40 years. They have 3 locations to serve you in Stark, Keystone Heights, and Middleburg. Their number in Stark is 904-964-7826. You can also find them online at GeorgeRobertsINS.com.
You're listening to Union County Radio, WUCR 107.9 LPFM, Lake Butler, Florida, and online at TigerStreamRadioFL.com.
Jade Alvarez on the bat for the Taiwan at the Betty Bracket Field. As the defending state champions, Trenton Tigers lead 4-1 over the 12th ranked team in Rule, the Union County Lady Tigers. Tigers need some runs now. They got some hits off of there. Let's get some runs in. Down 3. Shot on the left. That's a base hit. And Alvarez is 2 for 2 on Addison later in this game. 1-0, no downs. No people down. That's going to bring up number 16, Brooke Hunt. No, number 6 being Kent, first baseman. 1-0, no outs. Kent with a bunt attempt, foul off. Foul away. Kent again. 0-2 count for me and Kent. For sure, definitely a better game against Trent this time around. I think it'll be a lot closer to just capitalize on some errors. And Kent goes out on swings. One down for Union County. Of the bat is number 21. Jessa Deagle. She's down there too, by the way. Deagle up the bat. 0-1 count for Deagle. Deagle called a strike. 0-2 count. Here we go. Deagle struck out. Back-to-back strikeouts for Lair. That's going to bring on number 23, Lillian Mayhew. Check swing, foul. 4-1. Trent leads. Bottom of the fifth. 2 down. 1 on. Mayhew up the bat for the Tigers. Mayhew is called on a strike. 0-2 count for Mayhew. Here's a payoff pitch for Lair. Shot to left, fouls away. And Alvarez advances second on a wild pitch. Trent started struggling a little bit last 2 innings. Check swing and fouled away. Mayhew still keeping that bat going. Foul ball again for Mayhew. 0-2 count. It's a payoff pitch for Allaire. foul. May you keep this inning alive. One of 4 seniors on the softball team this year. Here's the pitch. Check swing in. Battle at the plate between Mayhew and Allaire. Someone has to give in. Here's a pitch. Chopper back to Allaire. That'll do it. Good battle play by Mayhew, but it ends up short. Tigers leave one over, going to the top of the 6th. Welcome back to Betty Brackett Field. A game early on that was supposed to be all Trenton, but Tigers still in it, down 3. They have to limit this inning to as little as possible to get a chance of cracking 3 runs tied and go to extras. But I got a breaking news announcement. The members of New River Church in Rayford would like to invite everyone to an upcoming Spring Fling Chicken Sing. That is on Saturday, April the 11th, 2026. Dinner starts at 5, and our sing starts at 7. Redemption Call Trio is our featured group. Also, our Pastor's Appreciation Revival will start on April the 12th, which is that Sunday night, with 6 p.m. with Brother Alan Cruz on Sunday night. Monday night, April 13th at 7 p.m. will be Brother Shane Connors. Tuesday night will be Brother Tommy Anderson. And Wednesday night will be with Sister Christian Lee. Please make chance to be a part of a wonderful service and a wonderful blessing. That is April the 11th. The Spring Fling and Chicken Sing at New River Church. And don't forget their Pastor's Appreciation Revival started April the 12th, all the way up to April the 15th. Please, sir, check out New River, New Congregational Methodist Church in Rayford, Florida. That's one out for Union County. And as an Allaire, we're pretty dominant through this matchup tonight against the Tigers. We're going to get guaranteed to an 8-0 start of the 2025-2026 season. Hanley first is Allaire. Outside for a ball. As a strike, Flammer Hanley 1-1 count. Let's get an update from Friday Beach between the Tigers and the Pirates, and it's out at the top of the 6th, 7-3, Friday Beach. At the top of the 6th. No, sorry, it's 7-6, Friday Beach. At the top of at the bottom of the 6th. Tigers down 1. Can the Tigers come back and steal one on the road? And Freddie Beach will keep you updated with that one before the end of this telecast. We got a bar burn over there, Freddie Beach. Can the Tigers come back and win this one over the defending back-to-back state champions, the Trenton Tigers. We got RJ Wallace on the PA announcer tonight for Cross Sports, supporting Tiger softball. A walk goes Alaire with one on, one down. Courtesy runner for Trenton is number one. That is Emily Whitfield. And for a strike. 1-1 count. One down, one on. Here at the bottom, the top of the sixth. Here we go. Foul away. And a foul. And hit the fence. 1-2 count for Trenton with one down, one on. Another foul. Shot to the right. And that's a base hit. Just out the gloves of Dix. 2 on, 1 out for Trenton. Two on, one down for Trenton. It's been 4-1 here at the bottom, top of the sixth. Here we go. This pitch, another ball for Hanley. Three 0 count for Hanley. You don't want to be loaded bases for this because now you do a lot of damage with this loaded base situation. Then she walks the player here. That's going to load the bases. One down, 3 on for number 22. That is Miss Madison Hanate. Courtesy runner number 32, Aaliyah Bowers. She's been very busy tonight. Bases are loaded for high note. A ball again for Mayhew. Oh, that Freddie Beach running at third with 2 down for Union County. Another ball, 2-0 count for Mayhew. To 1 count for Hanley. Chopper just it's caught. What a catch by Emma Hines. If she didn't catch that, that would have been disastrous. But that's 2 down for Union County. What awareness by Hines, the senior. What a bad toe at all. What a heck of an effort. And that is a strikeout for Hines. For a hit, that's 2 down for Trenton. That's the end of the 6th. We're going to the top of the 7th. Tigers' final chance to win this game. They got 1 run going to the top of the 7th. 7-6 for the Beach lead. They have led pretty much the entire matchup. Tigers are cutting to that deficit to 1. But over here, Benny Brackett Field is 4-1. Bases loaded, 2 down for Trenton. Third. Shot to left. Just got what a catch. That is Deacle. Just a Deacle with the catch of the night. And it's that. And it's the Tigers' final chance. We're going to the top of the 7th. Bottom of the 6th. Tigers down. Actually, they have 2 more chances. We're going to the bottom of the 6th.
You're listening to Union County Radio, WUCR 107.9 LPFM, Lake Butler, Florida, and online at TigerStreamRadioFL.com.
We are in the bottom of the 6th here at Benny Brackett Field. Tigers versus Tigers. Number 1 versus number 12 in rule. The defending state champs, the Trenton Tigers, who won back-to-back state titles for the last 2 years, they are holding on to a 4-1 lead here in the bottom of the 6th. Well, it'll count for Dix. Working on deck for Union County. Dix caught swinging onto 1-1 count. Evan Christmas is on first with a single. Eric Lassiter is on the batter's box with 2 down, 7-6 lead for Party the Beach. I'll give you the play-by-play of this final inning, hopefully for the Tigers. With 1 on, 2 down for Union County. Foul ball by Dix. Lassiter is 1 for 2 tonight. Evan Christmas won at first for Union County. Strike for Lassiter, 1-1 count with 2 down. Dix is down. 1 down for Union County. We're cut up the bat for Union County. One on, 2 down for Union County. And Freddie Beach here, 1 down, nobody on for Union County. Eric Lassiter grounds out, and that'll do it. Freddie Beach will win this one 7-6. Tigers fall 11-2. Freddie Beach will go to 9-2 on the year. After the 7th inning rally falls short, Union County lose 7-6. Heartbreaker in Freddie Beach. So the Tigers baseball team face only the 2nd loss of the year. As Hunt goes down on strikes, that's 2 down for Union County. Tomorrow night will be Babe Ruth night for Union County. So please, man, please circulate for varsity baseball tomorrow as your 11-2 Union County baseball team will host the Oak Leaf Golden Knights out of Orange Park. Two-0 count for Emma Hines. Strike for Hines. 2-1 count. Three-one count for Hines. Strike, full count for Hines. It's a big pitch here for Trenton Union County. Hines strikes out.
You're listening to Union County Radio, WUCR 107.9 LPFM, Lake Butler, Florida, and online at TigerStreamRadioFL.com.
Welcome back to Betty Bracket Field. We are in the top of the 7th. Tigers versus Tigers. Hanley on the mound. Still, Tigers still a striking rate, down 3. But they got to limit the damage here and there, top of the 7th. Hanley got to do what she got to do and get their team off the field immediately. 4-1, Trenton has led the entire game. Tigers have cut into a 3-point deficit in their bottom half of the 4th. Alongside the PA announcer, Mr. RJ Wallace at the Cross Sports. He's done a great job. Shot to the right, fielded and out at first. Good field by Lee and Mayhew. Good catch by Hunt. Not Hunt, but me and Kent at first. 4-1, 1 down. Ball fly into the streets, Lake Butler. If you're just getting in, tough loss for the baseball team. Riley coming short, losing 7-6. Pop fly back, and that's 2 down for Union County. For a ball, we got 2 down here at the top of the 7th. Can the Tigers make a rally and winning tonight, winning the 7th? Not a step. Hines just missed it. She overran her ankle, and she'll go to second. Oh, Nelly. She is safe. Just surviving the effort by Dix. Now, Hines, she has that much mobility in her foot. She did it with a foot injury, but she's playing hard out there despite the neck injury. 2 down, 1-0 at first. Here at the top of the 7th. Foul away into the grass. 0-1 count. She's in a pickle. She's in trouble. She's out. That'll end the 7th. Tigers down 4-1. They got to have a Herculean effort. Welcome back to seventh inning action. We're in the bottom of the seventh. Tigers down 3 runs. They need 4 to win it in a thriller. First up the bat is number 11, Michaela Orton. On the mound, sit Alice Allaire looking for a strike for Orton. They got between on YouTube and Facebook and on the radio airways. I'm the Big Hoss Charles Jackson. Tiger softball. We're down to the final at bats here in Betty Brackett Field. Chopper to the left, and she fouled away. That's Orton. Hanley is on deck for Union County. Tigers trail much as 4-0 early on. They got a run in the bottom of the fourth. It kept things relatively close. A lot improved since their first matchup last week in Trenton when they got beat 10-0 in run rules in the 5th inning. They really fought hard tonight against the defending back-to-back state champs. Orton, who was a power hitter, the DH, fouled it away. And they'll need a big bat for Union County if they want to complete this upset. They're just coming from the Freddie Beach Union County baseball game. Tigers fell short by 1 run, 7-6. Tigers fall 11-2 when they host Oakley tomorrow night. High. The Tigers dropped to 11-2. Should hurt their number 2 ranking in their state class. As they lost to Freddie Beach, who moved to 9-2. Union County will host Oakley tomorrow night out of Orange Park in the Babe Ruth game. Orton back up the short. And she is safe. Michaela Orton is safe. 1-1 for Union County. Up the bat is number with a courtesy runner. High. Got 1 on. No outs. Bottom of the 7th. Defending state champ in the house. UF commit on the mound against our Tigers, trying to close it out. That's a strike for Hanley. 1-1 count. It is a very competitive game tonight. I'm impressed with how Coach Thompson, his girls came to play against the back-to-back defending state champs. Just went away for a ball. 2-1 count. Check swing by Hanley, fouled away to 2 count. A ball, and Allaire is upset with that call. That is a full count for Allaire. And at times, the UF commit had a little rattle at times tonight against the Tigers batting order. And a walk for Hanley, back-to-back pitches. And Allaire is look frustrated. The Tigers have the tying run at the plate. Alvarez, who was 2 for 2 tonight against Allaire, has a tying run at the plate. No outs, 2 on. High. F ball. Tigers have the tying run at the plate, and Jalen Alvarez, who was 2 for 2 on Addison Allaire. 1-0 count. Shot the first. Can they get her? She's safe. Bases loaded for Union County. Up the bat is number 6, Mia Kidd, and they have a conference for the first time tonight. We got a bases loaded situation, and the winning plate is Mia Kidd. If she can hit a grand slam, Union County pulls off the upset of the season by knocking out the defending state champs. What a game. We got bases loaded. Please, man, please, sir. Tune over to softball. We got a classic here. No outs. Bases loaded. Being killed the bat. Bases are loaded. Away for a ball. She can't afford to walk nobody else. It is points from here on out for Union County. On deck is Deacle. Hit caught swinging. That's one down. 0-1. 1-1 count for Kent. Bases loaded. Kent caught swinging again. 0-1-2 count. Kent really wants to hit this one so bad. 1-2 count for Allaire. High and away. That's good. Oh, she could have really got the score. What good was by the catcher. She wanted to so bad. That was a 2-2 count. And I mean, if it wasn't for her going back quick, that was a run for Union County. 4-1. 2-2. Bases are loaded. Oh, just fouled as me a kid. And I mean, that would have been a good hit, too. 2-2 count. We got a softball game here at Union County. Please, man, please, sir. This is going to be a crazy finish here at Betty Brackett Field. We got bases loaded. The defending back-to-back state champions backs against the wall, only up 3, and the Tigers have 3 on with no outs. 2-2 count for Kent. And Kent caught swinging. That's one down for Union County. Up the bat is Jessica Deacle. That's down 2. Deacle at the bat for Union County. Strike for Deacle. Deacle, the game-winning run at the plate. Lillian Mayhew is on deck for Union County. One down for Union County after Kent was struck out. Alvarez at first. And that is a ball. 1-1 count for Allaire. Deacle. Strings and strikes. 1-2 count. And Deacle's very upset with herself in that swing. 1-2 count for Union County. Mayhew could be the last chance for Union County. And a strikeout on the inside. Deacon does not like the call. That's 2 down. That's going to bring up Lillian Mayhew, who's the Tigers' best statistical hitter. As the Tigers' statistical best hitter, the Tigers have their best chance of winning the game right now with Mayhew on deck. 2 down for Union County. And a foul by Mayhew, who went like 10 pitches in their last duel against Allaire. This has been a very competitive game compared to the last match they had in Gilchrist County when the Tigers fell 10-0. Tip off the hat to these young ladies of Union County. They have battled it out here in this final inning. 2 down, 0-1 count. Mayhew caught swinging. 0-2 count. Here's the payoff pitch. 0-2 count. Bases loaded. Here's the pitch. And down the way. I thought he was going to call a strikeout. And 1-2 count. 1-2 count. Here's the pitch. That's going to put in a full count. Just on the outside of a strike. Bases are loaded. Thank y'all for tuning in on Walls. A 2-2 count. Sorry by the umpire. 2-2 count for Mayhew. Mayhew pop fly. And they caught it. That'll do it. Trenton survives 4-1. I already thought they were going to bump into each other. But Trenton survived a hard-fought battle here in Union County. The Lady Tigers fall. Tigers had a chance to win with bases loaded, but a pop fly to center, and the Tigers of Trenton survives 4-1. And I mean, what a battle it was to the very end. Credit to Union County Fighting Tigers. They fall short. They fall to 500 at 5-5. Trenton moves on to 8-0, and that was a hard-fought game for Trenton tonight. Final for Betty Brackett Field. Tigers fall short 4-1, but you have to give the Lady Tigers credit. They battled till the wheels couldn't turn no more, and Coach Thomason and his girls cannot hold their head down. They battled with the number one ranked team in state. They ruled back-to-back state champs, and you had them on the ropes to the very last pitch. Kudos by hat to both teams. This is the last time we'll see these two teams in this regular season. We'll see them again in the postseason sometime in the district playoffs. Once again, a final here from Betty Brackett Field, Trenton 4, Union County 1. Tomorrow I will be at Terry Strummer Field for Union County Baseball Babe Ruth Night. So tomorrow at 7 p.m. I'll be on the 1 and 2s for some baseball action. The baseball team fell short 7-6 against Fernie Beach to fall 11-2. They're looking at a chance to get back in the win column at home tomorrow against Oakley. Tomorrow, the softball team start their 3-game road trip. Starting tomorrow against the Bell Bulldogs. Then on Thursday, they'll take on district foe. A rural foe, the Williston Red Devils, who was number 10 in rural. And then to end their road trip, they'll be on the road in Suwannee County against the Suwannee Bulldogs. They'll be back here a week and a half from now against the Bronxton Eagles. For the baseball team, after tomorrow, they will take on Oakley, and then they'll be on a road game trip too. They will take on Trinity Catholic before come back home next week against the Mayo Hornets of Lafayette, who was runners-up in the road championship game last year. So, signing off from Betty Brackett Field. What a game, what a finish. Trenton wins by 3. We'll see y'all tomorrow from Terry Strummer Field for Tiger Baseball. Once again, go Tigers!